Let's get physical. It's Jordan here, back again with an update on all the physical releases coming to the Switch. We're in the second week of February 8th until the 12th, Monday to Friday. Retail, low print, and imports, plus our community spotlight where you show off your Switch games and potentially win a prize. And by the way, I need to give a shout out to Jason Woodbury. You won Dead or School in January. Please get in touch. I want to give it to you. Alright, let's begin with the retail releases. Little Nightmares 2 is releasing this week. This is a sequel to the very disturbing horror game that I think took many by surprise. We reviewed the original and we'll be hoping to take a look at this one, but we're pretty stoked about it. If you want some surreal, grotesque imagery that oozes atmosphere, then you should be anticipating this one. I think North Americans are going to be pretty happy this time around since it's actually getting a physical release over there. The original never did. Only Europe got the original. Stay tuned for a potential review sometime this week. And nobody has chosen this as their pick of the week. Come on, guys, what's going on? Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury is yet another enhanced Wii U port. Not that we're complaining, this is a fantastic game, and the additional content looks to be above what Nintendo normally offer for these ports. We're still unsure how meaty it is, but what we've seen has us interested. If you want some proper platforming, all killer, no filler, then 3D World has you covered. Although I will always champion 3D Land as being the better game. I love that game so much. Anyways, Gannicus, Boombox, Jonathan Rumo, Dane Wilkinson, Alexander Cato, and our brand new executive producer, Elisa, all of them have chosen this as their pick of the week. Galgun Returns is the remake no one really asked for, but that wasn't going to stop Inti Creates from making it rather than making a brand new entry. This remake of the original contains over 70 girls to squirt, especially in their weak spot to give them an ecstasy shot. It promises a wealth of panties and girls that are cuter than ever. Excuse me while I go take a shower. There's also a completely hilarious collector's edition that's exclusive to Rice Digital, which, going from memory, includes like bra goggles or something. I don't know. I don't fancy Googling it. My mother-in-law is here for Chinese New Year, so yeah. I don't want to deal with that situation. Nonetheless, Alolan Jojo, what a legend, has chosen this as his pick of the week. Now, I mentioned this last week, but My Universe Pet Clinic Cats and Dogs was slightly delayed in North America to this week. I hope the wait wasn't too painful, guys. It won't be long until you can actually jab cats with needles, I promise. Also, we all hate codes in box, right? So it's nice to see P-Cube going full throttle over the cliff with them, because Base.com, amongst other websites, have listings for pretty much every game they've ever done as a code in a box for this week. Nice. Now, as far as I can tell, there are no low-print releases this week, but I do know that Game Fairy, yes, the once-thought-dead low-print company, they did Vambrace and Bridge Constructor Portal. I do know that they're going to announce a brand new game this week. I have no idea what it is, but, doing a little bit of research, I'm going to guess. I have two guesses, actually. One is a boring one, the Coma Double Cut. Maybe they'll do a double package of that like they got in Asia. My second guess is the more exciting one. I think maybe they'll do Pumpkin Jack. I know that is very, people want that a lot. So those are my two guesses. Please let me know what your guesses are in the comments. I'm looking forward to seeing what they have. Alright, let's delve into the imports this week. Now, this is a massive week for imports, mainly because Play Asia are starting their free shipping month. Oh boy, from February 8th until 28th, any order over $100 is viable for free shipping, which is fantastic news, as long as the order fits into like a standard airmail package, like it's not too big kind of thing. As long as it's the right size, then you can fill your boots and save so much on shipping. Obviously, you may want to be wary of import tax, especially if you live in the UK right now, which is an absolute train wreck in terms of import taxes. Thanks, Brexit. But those who don't worry about that, now is the best time to pick things up on your wish list. And of course, you can save even more money by using our links and our coupon code. If you use our links, then you can also get a nice 5% off your order if you use the coupon code SwitchWatchTV while checking out. And if you use our links that are below in the description, it really helps support the SwitchWatch team massively at the same time. It really helps us out so much in what we do You guys are amazing, and we love you and thank you ever so much for your support. Romance of the Three Kingdoms 14 bundle is getting a physical release in Asian regions. You'll probably want to pass up on the Japanese and Hong Kong version since they do not have English, but for the first time ever on the Nintendo Switch, the Southeast Asian version for like Singapore and such does have English, at least according to multiple listings online. This is a kingdom strategy simulation game heavily based on warfare as you aim to take the Emperor's throne for yourself. I absolutely love these games. I'm all over this and I cannot wait. This includes a brand new expansion with it on the cartridge as well. There's no Western physical release. I tell you what, God of Resin knows what's up. It's his pick of the week. 3 Play Asia exclusives are being sent out this week, or at least starting to be distributed. If My Heart Had Wings is a visual novel, supposedly very nice indeed, some nice artwork and a great theme to it. ScourgeBringer is a fantastic action game that tries to blend the combat of Dead Cells with the movement of Celeste. Obviously, it doesn't match those, those heavy heights, but it's still a very commendable effort and one of Play Asia's best exclusives to date. Distraint Collection lives! Yes, the very much delayed double pack of surreal horror games is finally seeing the light of day. I guess we won't truly know what the delay was for this over a year, but let's just enjoy it while it's here. And Brent McLean has chosen this as his pick of the week. And as always, all of these has standard editions and limited editions, which I personally think is worth the extra $5 or so. And thankfully, none of these are sold out yet, but don't hang around, guys. Look at their back catalog. Most of them are gone. And you can save 5% with our coupon code, and it's also free shipping week. Don't forget that. Also this week we have Soccer Club Life. It's releasing in Japan this week. This is a football management simulation game, or should I say soccer for 40% of you guys in our audience. But it has a bit more action in it than you'd get from like Football Manager. I believe the Western name for this is like New Star Manager or something, but there's no physical release for that. This is exclusive to Japan and does have English. If you want to be able to take control of every aspect of your club, then look no further. It may not have the biggest names of clubs in real football like Sheffield Wednesday, but still, we can live out our fantasy football dreams. Fate Extella Celebration Box is releasing in Japan this week. This is a really nice looking collector's edition of 2 older games bundled together. Now, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I am sure that both of the Fate Extella Japanese releases have English. Sure, they release physically in the West, but this collector's edition looks really cool. In it, you get both games, a really fun looking Tamagotchi type thing, a special box, and a quality picture graph thing. And the game also includes the DLC. This is not cheap, but it's definitely a really nice collector's piece. Now, I rarely talk about pre-orders for imports unless I feel that it's really important, like I did with Final Fantasy IX. I usually save them for separate videos, but last week, Atelier Mysteries Trilogy was announced for Asian regions, and yes, the Asian release does have English. It contains 3 JRPGs in the Mysterious Trilogy, Ferris, Sophie, and Lady Sewell, and I can't wait. And this is going to be a fantastic import exclusive to have. It even includes extra content not seen in the original releases. There's even a couple of collector's editions this time around. The premium box version contains a decently sized poster, postcards, and soundtrack CD. There's also a special collector's limited super duper box, which includes the former goodies plus a wall scroll, clear folders, and a crystal paperweight. I'm excited. This is releasing on April 22nd. Don't forget to use our links and code. They are below. Don't get the Japanese version since it probably doesn't have English. Only get the one that I list in the description. Alright, let's jump into the Let's Get Physical Spotlight. Remember, if you're showed off in the series, then at the end of the month, you'll be in with the chance of winning a physical Switch prize. I still have no idea what it's going to be. We shall see. Canadian Fox sent in this picture, loving the Rise of Love, plus that custom Link's Awakening cover. She is just fantastic. I know the proper one is nice too, but I really like this one. I think I like this one more. Yo Daddy got in a couple of games. Firstly, the excellent Blasphemous from Limited Run. I know there's a Spanish release happening sometime soon. A lot of people are excited about that one. Plus, they got Clannad, which I think most people agree is the best visual novel ever. Zero Flux got in the excellent Project Warlock from Super Rare. I really appreciate their dedication to having games in hand. That's proper refreshing. MMO Hearts got in the sequel to Clannad, Tomoyo After It's a Wonderful Life. If you enjoyed Clannad, then this is a nice addition to the storyline. Yusha, many thanks for using our codes on the game on the left. Since it doesn't have English, I don't know exactly what the name is. I think it's the Kaleidoscope game, maybe. I don't know. Correct me on that, please. Streaming on the corner, got in these 3 games. Cthulhu Saves Christmas, Ghost Parade, and Grandia HD, which mine finally arrived in the UK because I also got Star Wars. Peter Clark picked up these games, including Marchen Forest, which at the time of recording is completely sold out on PlayAsia for every version of it. Get some alerts on stock if you want to pick this up. It's a very weird JRPG that's definitely a grower, I would say. He also got in Ringo Ishikawa. Many thanks for using our links and codes on that one, buddy. Certified sent in this. You got an 8-bit Do controller. I've been using mine for years as my primary controller. It's an absolute stalwart. Some buttons are getting a little sticky, but I'm sure nothing a little clean won't fix. Lucci got in these 3 games. NEP is definitely a popular one. I'd be happy to give the series a try, but they're not really accessible for me at the minute. Robotech, big thanks for using our links and codes on these 2 releases. There's the Atelier Trilogy. I anticipate the Mysterious Trilogy will look something similar to this one. Champ Dancer picked up the Southeast Asian version of Fairy Tail, which is one to have English. It's a smart move since it's really expensive in North America right now, while this English Asian version is just $50, not $200. Links are below if you want this much cheaper version. Also, it has really tasty interior art. Saint Celtic, or Celtic, depending on where you're from, picked up these fine games. Lots of Super Robot Wars goodness and Atelier Rise. I love it. Also, Vectronom from Red Art Games. It looks like we might be getting our discount code back sometime in the future, but you can also check out base.com, which have a lot of their games for quite a bit cheaper. Crit Cat picked up Immortals. Happy to see this quite often. Park Ranger picked up these games. Interesting to see Umihara Kawase Bazooka. Seems to have slipped out stealthily, that one. Not sure about the game itself, but the cover art is really cute. Mr. Valgard picked up these games. There's your Sakuna again, plus the early bird edition of Witch Spring 3. It's beautiful. Marty Mar picked up these games. Guns, Gore, and Cannoli has finally been shipped out by Strictly Limited. How long's that been? A year? More? I don't know. Also, it's nice to see Death Squared there from PlayAsia. Anime, Sakuna, with a couple of other games, Gone Home. I honestly don't remember if this was a retail release or low print. I no memory of it. Mayrin picked up Buddy Mission Bond and said he was liking it quite a lot. He has great artwork, but sadly, there's no English. Cartoon Soren got in Jay and Silent Bob. Honestly, I don't know much about this one. I think Limited Run just did this because they're fans of the movie rather than anything else. McLaren got in these awesome releases. Riser 2 will never fail to impress me. Marcos Blanco got in 2 great games. Seeing Langrissa 1 and 2 quite a fair bit recently. I don't know if it's been on sale or it got a reprint, but it is nice to see. Dempseyfer got in these 3 games recently. All top games, of course. And I still actually want to play Ys Origin. Rich Bergen, many thanks for using our links and codes on some of these fantastic games. As I said over on Twitter, I'm not trying to boast, but it's very rare you can show me a physical game that I've never seen before. But man, he got me with AFL Evolution. I'm guessing that's one of the few Aussie exclusives. Geese Nuts invited me to take a look at Ys Nuts or something. We need more Ys games on the Switch. How about a collection of the older games, maybe? That'd be nice. Nintendo Gamer Gal sent in this photo of some fine releases. Got in a little haul from Limited Run, it seems. Inactive Yeti got in some great releases. Is Disaster Report 4 still hard to find in North America? You gotta be careful with NIS America games. Some go dirt cheap, some become super hard to find. You never know. Same with Koei Tecmo. Lara's got in the special edition of Bayonetta 2, which comes with a really nice Steambox. Brandon Smith got in this game display unit for a great deal. I wish I had the space for this kind of stuff. Brandon Fenton, you're a lucky boy since I almost deleted your picture. You and Brandon Smith sent in your email at almost exactly the same time, and I thought it was a duplicate. But no, he got in Darkwood and the excellent looking Wizard of Legend. Adam Karaskilo sent in Slay the Spire. I've heard some serious high praise for this, but I'm scared to try it myself. Pabs got in some excellent games. The lovely Crosscode and Mother Russia Bleeds from Special Reserve. They always do nice packaging there. Craw sent in this picture. You don't see Ghost 1.0 and Epic too often these days since it's long sold out. I'm still on the hunt for the limited edition. Aurelian picked up these games. Super surprised to see Hyper Light Drifter there already. That collector's edition got sent out much faster than I anticipated. I wonder if Limited Runs is also on deck now. And finally, to end the show, we have Pacer, who asked why I hadn't reviewed Galgun Returns. Well, aside from having no time, as I said, my mother-in-law is staying with us for Chinese New Year. I have my boundaries. But this nice Asian collector's edition, which does have English, has a really beautiful art book and soundtrack CD. Thank you very much for your little unboxing. This is far less, shall we say, embarrassing than the Western collector's edition. And that's it, guys. No roundup this week. That was everyone. Always enjoy seeing what you guys pick up. Please send me your pictures on Twitter at SoWhatAboutGame. You can DM me, or you can tag me in a post and use the hashtag Let'sGetPhysical, or you can email it into us at contactors@switchwatch.co.uk. Just make sure you start the email title with Community Spotlight so don't miss it. Plus, we have a Discord where you can submit your photos in there in the submission section and also have a nice chat with us. The link for the Discord is below. Please group all your games together into one picture, as it really helps me out with editing and stuff, unless it's an unboxing, of course. Right, guys, hope you enjoyed this episode of New Physical. Special thanks to our executive producers, Dane Wilkinson, God of Resin, Boombox, Brent McLean, Jonathan Rumor, Gannicus, Santa Tartaruga, Alolan Jojo, Alexander Cato, and our brand new executive, Elisa. Thank you ever so much for your support, and our other YouTube members. Please check out last week's episode in case you missed it. We also have a brand new channel dedicated to PS5 and Xbox content. Check those out. Many thanks for watching all the way through. If you did, then give me a high five, as always, in the comments so I know who the legends are. The longer you watch, the more it helps us grow. We really appreciate it, guys. Take care. Have a good one.